What is up, guys? Top Deck here, and I'm bringing you guys a very quick news report. We just got a new leak of this card right here that you're seeing on the screen. It is a brand new monster that is coming out in the Dark Illusions, and yeah, this thing looks absolutely awesome. Like, just look at it. So, what is it? Well, it is Master Pendulum, the true Dracoslayer. So, this is a brand new Dracoslayer monster, or a monster that is part of the Draco archetype. And it is not a pendulum monster or anything, it is just simply an effect monster. So, it's also a dragon, it's a light, as you can see, at level 8. Its attack is 2,950, and the defense is also 2,950. So, its attack and defense stats are very, very big. And obviously being a level 8, you're able to go into rank 8 plays, into things such as Titanic Galaxy, for example, that is very, very good in pendulum matchups, and matchups in general that against decks that use a lot of spells, for example, Blue Eyes, or Necros, decks like that. So, it has a summoning condition and 2 effects. And it reads, this card cannot be normal summoned / set. This card can only be special summoned by tributing 1 Dracoslayer and 1 Drake Coverlord monster you control. So, its summon really isn't that hard to pull off, of course, with the pendulum mechanic. You're able to pendulum a Dracoslayer and Drake Coverlord very easily. And, of course, if you have this in your hand, tribute those off and summon this guy right here. So, its effects has 2 effects. Its first effect is, once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can negate that activation. So, basically, wait for anything that maybe might be threatening to, the monsters you got on board, or life points, or whatever. You just simply say no. And just no, just put your hand down, just say no, you're not allowed to activate that. I am negating that. So you can negate something, which is really, really cool. You're able to interact with your opponent during their turn. And then its second effect reads, if this card on the field is destroyed by your opponent, by battle or by card effect, special summon 1 Dracoslayer monster and 1 Drake Coverlord monster from your deck. So, when this dies, instantly special summon 2 of your little dudes, and maybe even summon him again if you're running multiples, I don't know. Yeah, so when it dies, get some monster recovery back onto the field. So, pretty cool effect. Is it worth making? Well, I mean, it all depends in a situation whether... In most cases, you rather want to summon a Dinosaur to protect your scales, or an Igniter to get rid of your opponent's cards. But I mean, to have this on board and like to negate literally anything, it's literally when a card or effect is activated, you can negate that activation. You can negate anything your opponent will do. So, obviously, it's once per turn as well, which is pretty nice. But, I'm not sure if it's really worth playing this in, say, a Draco Pals deck, or anything like that. Being a level 8, it can brick. Again, it's not a pendulum monster. So you can't, it doesn't have scales or anything for you to activate, so it might brick your hand than, say, opening a bunch of pendulum monsters level 4 with scales and you're able to combo off. But nonetheless, very, very cool monster, and something that will be released in the Dark Illusions, that is coming out in August 5th for us TCG players. Some other cards got leaked as well, and a card that caught my eye, and probably most other players as well, is this new quick play spell card, Cosmic Cyclone. So it's another another Cyclone card that destroys spells and traps and whatnot. But this one is pay 1,000 life points, then target one spell trap card on the field, banish it. So this card is, well, being a quick play, obviously is very good. So this card is, especially for TCG, it's very good against Cosmos, against the Cosmo Town. So you're able to banish it so they don't search. It's also good against Monarchs, so you can destroy their domain, so you're able to go into your extra deck, or you're able to chain to their continuous traps, such as Escalation or Return or something like that, to try and minimize Monarchs going off. And is also very good against Pendulums in general. Being a quick play spell, you're able to chain to the activation of Scales and banish it, so they can never get it back. So it's very cool, very nice card. 1,000 life points isn't much at all. So I can see this card getting, well, not as much play as Twin Twisters per se, but this card could see as much play as what's that new card? The one, Galaxy Cyclone. Obviously Galaxy Cyclone isn't as good, but this card, I can see a majority of decks possibly playing, especially if, I mean, in the OCG, I see it being very good, because over there it's a much more slower format, much more trap heavy format. A lot of decks have been maining, triple Twin Twister, triple MSTs, and Harpy's Feather Duster, obviously the one Harpy's Feather Duster that's legal in the RCG. I can definitely see decks also playing this to get rid of traps and whatnot in their slow format. But in terms of the TCG, because we're in a much faster format, it's still pretty good. But the TCG isn't in a trap heavy format. Even though we have Burning Abyss that has risen in popularity, and also the Phantom Knights that were released recently. Those two decks are very popular, very not as trap heavy as we saw BA in Duelist Alliance format, but it is running more traps than most of the other decks, say Cosmos or Monarchs. So definitely a cool card that has caught our eyes. Again, coming into Dark Illusions, it's just a card that got leaked. Definitely something that caught our eyes. And this guy here, the Dracoslayer, or the new Dracoslayer that just got leaked, looks awesome. The art is amazing, man. But not sure if it's worth running. But its effects are very. Well, the second effect is very good. And, well, I mean, also the first effect here to negate anything, very good. So, anyway, just a couple of cards that caught my attention that I think should be brought up to light, and you guys should know about these cards that are coming out very soon. And that's basically it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the love or whatnot. And, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and remember, pray for that top deck.